What is the blockchain? This is connected to object or do something. Okay, let's us to simply description this topic. Blockchain. Blockchain is using for store some item. If you want to put the virtual item to blockchain, it's okay. You just writing the data. And do you listen the traditional database? Traditional database had the CRUD created and delete, update, create, record. Yes, CRUD. You can create and record some item, update is modify your data set, and delete this database. But different between the traditional database. In blockchains, we can delete this data. If we write it here, it's forever in here. You can think the blockchain is a house. Had many rooms. When every room is living the people, it's full. So we have to create a new room to put the original to here. This is the next. And we called every room is a block, BLOC. In this image, we know this block is his phone block is this. But at the computer world, how to let the computer know what is this block? His previous block. The answer is using the ID. We have the ID to store the ID to this block. Maybe this ID is a 3, this is 4. So we need to annotate, store some ID 3 to this block, and let the computer know his previous block is 3. But in blockchain's world, we don't call it as ID. We call it the hash. If you're interested, maybe I can make the video later. Okay, let's just talk about the blockchain's application. His application ugly. Let's use the Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin is the one of the blockchain's ability. This is mean the blockchain is usually using for managing the money because he had the high security and can modify. So this can ensure the money can let other people to modify. If you use it to work at the bank, you maybe heard the bank is more focused on the security. This is why the blockchain can become an ally for the money. If today I look at this airplane and I really want to buy it, and I have the 3 Bitcoin, Bitcoin. If I want to using the 3 Bitcoin to buy this airplane, this I can buy. You maybe say the Bitcoin is also a money, a type of money, so can buy, right? But the real is dependent on the seller. Okay, if the seller is feeling the Bitcoin is a money, you can using the 3 Bitcoin to buy the airplane. But if the seller doesn't feeling it's a money, you can buy. Because the cryptocurrency, like the Bitcoin, is not the definition at the law. Money is the normal money is definition at the law, so the seller can't. If you had the enough money, like the source money, if you want to buy an airplane, the seller is a sell this airplane, he must give you the airplane. But if you using the cryptocurrency, he can he don't want to sell you. He just don't say, because the cryptocurrency is not the definition at the law. I told you a bit phrase, the Bitcoin story about some people. Some people, the Sunday want to buy a pizza, and he had the 10,000 Bitcoin. So he using the 10,000 Bitcoin to buy a pizza. If you enter today, the 10,000 Bitcoin can buy a big house, but he using buy a big pizza. So some groups call this day is Bitcoin Pizza Day. It's amazing. In above the story, we know the Bitcoin or cryptocurrency is unstable. Stable. So maybe sometimes high, sometimes low. So I think if you invest this is not good choice, because we can control. So if you had a source money, don't invest the cryptocurrency. Instead, you should invest yourself. Invest yourself is the best way for your life. Because the cryptocurrency is controlled by others, is not stable. So the blockchain's best way is not using for the cryptocurrency. We should find a solution. we should find the ability for the blockchain. And what thing can let us to use it better? Okay, I have to make a choice. Let us simply to look at the blockchain's attributes. He can modify. He is unique. He security. So what thing can let us use? Okay, if I using the ID card, maybe a good choice. And if today I achieve a goal, the song organized is give me this paper. We can, because paper is easy to broken by the water, so if we can let it digitalize, digital, and become blockchain ability is also a good. The blockchain also can resolving the spam issue. Because sometimes if you want to find a job and this company is not true, it's a spam company, but you don't know. It's because the information is not clear. Not clear. So if you using the blockchain, it's like this. Every regular company need to register his data and store to the blockchain. The next time the people want to apply a job, he just need to find this company by this blockchain. This okay, so it can prevent the spam issue.